guys, today I'm going to be doing a empties video. I know I'm super behind, I haven't filmed in forever, but my birthday's coming up. I have, my room's got to be all ready for my party, and I've got a bucket full of stuff. So I'm going to get started. I'll kind of let you know whether or not I would repurchase it and my reasoning why, but I'll try and keep it brief because there is a ton of stuff in here. So I'm just going to get started. So the thing I have on top here is the L'Oreal Paris Advanced Hair Care Total Repair 5. I work at a Target, and I haven't seen this one. I seem to have Total Repair Extreme, so I don't know if they got rid of this one and replaced it. This is super great for my heavily damaged, color-treated hair, but I will not be repurchasing this because L'Oreal is not a cruelty-free brand. Next I have, I think, 2 of these in here. Yes, I have 2 of the Total Repair 5 Damage Erasing Balm. This was amazing. I absolutely love this. I've heard this compared to macadamia hair mask. I want to try that if it's, I'm going to have to find out if it's cruelty-free or not. But if it is, I'll give that a try. But again, this is not cruelty-free, so I won't be repurchasing. I wish they were cruelty-free because I absolutely loved this, but they are not. If you aren't a cruelty-free person, this is a really good hair balm, hair mask. Alright, next I have a massive stack of different face wipes. I'm kind of getting out of face wipes. They're really harsh on my skin lately, but for a really long time, that's pretty much all I would use to take my makeup off because I'm lazy. So I have 3 regular size packs of the Neutrogena ones and 1 of the travel size one, which I think has 1 in it, but it's dried out. I got these at Costco. I think I probably have like a little bit more that I used up and threw away before I started compiling at empties. I liked these. They weren't super great and they're a little harsh on my skin, but they didn't burn in my eyes. And then I've got these Maybelline Clean Express ones. I actually really liked these for getting makeup off, but they burned if they got in my eyes. So they were a little softer, a little easier to use, but they burned my eyes, and I'm usually trying to get off eyeliner and mascara for the most part. Water will take off most of my other makeup if I try hard enough. Pardon me, I'm getting over a cold, so my voice is doing some weird things. Next I have the Up and Up ones. I got these like right before I went cruelty-free. There's like 1 in here, but they burn my eyes super badly, so I just won't use them. And then I have a travel size of the Pond's Luminous Clean ones. These were okay, but they kind of broke me out a little bit. I'm not super sensitive, but I think they weren't taking everything off as well as they seemed like they were. So next I have the Total Repair 5 shampoo. I'm working on the last of my other Total Repair 5 shampoo, and then I won't be buying it again. This was also super great. The 3 Total Repair 5 items work really well together, and they made my normally crazy, frizzy, ridiculous hair manageable. So I actually was really happy with that. Next I used up one of these Equate non-acetone nail polish remover sponge ones. I have another one of these. Equate brand is not cruelty free, so I won't be repurchasing, but I do really like this style of stuff, so I would look for a cruelty free alternative to it if I could. Next I have a EOS shave cream in Vanilla Bliss. This is my favorite shave cream. Love the way it smells, so I already have one in my shower, and I will repurchase forever and ever. They are cruelty free, so love that. I've got a Secret Cocoa Butter Kiss Clear Gel Deodorant. I literally threw stuff I used up that's beauty related into this bucket, can you tell? I did actually this is my favorite. I'm 99.99% sure this is not cruelty free, so I won't be repurchasing unless it turns out they are cruelty free. So I'm looking for an alternative cruelty-free deodorant. But I did really like this. I liked the smell. They used to have a vanilla one that I loved, but they discontinued it. I've got 2 toothpastes. I've got Crest 3D White Luxe, I think. That's what it's called. It's the one for sensitivity, because I have sensitive teeth. I liked this toothpaste, but it's not cruelty-free, so I will not be repurchasing. I am looking for a cruelty-free toothpaste at the moment. Alright, I used up a Lush Aroma Water Toner Water. Used this up forever ago. I loved this, but my skin has changed since I used this. I'm not sure. I'm actually going to Lush today, so I may get a new toner today. But I did really love this. There's like a tiny bit in there, but it won't spray out, and it's really, I use it to spritz on my face and then apply my moisturizer to help me not over apply my moisturizer. I loved this. I would repurchase if I thought it was the right thing for my skin. It was great for when my skin was really dry. Alright, so we're getting into, I'll go over the last of the skincare stuff that I see in here, and then we'll get into the makeup. There's a ton of makeup because I waited to do this until I had makeup, and then all of a sudden, a bunch of stuff expired at once. So I've got this Softimo, it's a deep cleansing oil. Got this on a recommendation from Powder Doom. It's a blog on Tumblr. It was good. It took forever to ship, but it wasn't too terribly expensive. Obviously, if you can tell from the writing, I got enough from China. I don't know what's in this. All the writing's in Chinese. It was good. I'm using a creamy fruit-based cleansing oil that I can buy at Sprouts right now. So I like that. I would potentially repurchase if it was cruelty-free, which I'm pretty sure it's not because it's a China brand. But I would potentially repurchase if it was cruelty-free. I also used up from one of my very first Ipsy bags this H2O Plus Skin Hydrating Treatment Face Oasis Oil-Free Marine Hydration. It's written in all sorts of weird ways. Completely used it up. It was a really nice moisturizer for me as my skin was more normal, getting towards oily, but it worked for me when I was dry if I was having a less dry day. I actually really like this. I'm not sure if this brand is cruelty-free, but if it is, I would give this a try. I would get a full size of this. I'm not sure how much it is though. But it was my deluxe size from my Ipsy bag when I got Ipsy. I also used up this Claudalie, see if it'll, there. I'm getting a new camera soon, so hopefully my filming will get better. And this is the Venosource Creme Sorbet Hydratant Moisturizing Sorbet. It was nice. Again, as my skin was less dry, it was working better. I really like this. I think it smelled nice too. Like, I used it completely up. It had a kind of mild, sweet scent to it. So this was nice. I liked it. I would potentially give that a repurchase. I also used up, my mom gave this to me from like her Birchbox or something, this Briogeo, I don't know how to pronounce that. It's a Don't Despair Repair Deep Conditioning Mask, because she knew I was on the hunt for a replacement mask for that L'Oreal one, and it was a sample. I don't know if it's cruelty-free or not though, because it was a sample my mom gave me. I used it up. It was like 3 uses in this guy. I really liked it. Made my hair really nice and soft. It was good. I would potentially repurchase. And then I also used up this mini size from like the dollar section at my work of this Yes 2 Carats Pampering Condition for normal to dry hair. It was okay. I found it really hard to get out of the bottle. It was like too thick, almost like congealed. I don't know if maybe I got a bad one, but it wasn't sealed on there, so I wonder if it just kind of dried out. But this was okay. I don't think I'd repurchase this one, but I'd be interested in trying other Yes 2 shampoos or conditioners. So I think all I have left in here is cosmetic-y stuff, other than one more thing that I want to squee about a little bit. I used up a little travel pack of Q-tips or cotton swabs, for up and up cotton swabs in this little plastic pack. I like this because it keeps them clean, because I can close it and not get cat hair all over them because I have 4 cats. So I've repurchased these, even though Up and Up is not cruelty-free. I'm just buying cotton swabs, so these aren't tested on animals. It's a hard choice when it comes to these kinds of things. Oh, I have one other hair care thing in here. I used up from like one of my first Ipsy bags, this Healthy Sexy Hair Soy Renewal Argan Soy Hair Treatment. It's a nourishing styling treatment. This is like my favorite thing to put in my hair when it's being unmanageable. I can put this in my hair after I've gone swimming in a chlorinated pool, and my hair is manageable. I can get a brush through it. And I have dry, color-treated, curly, fine, thick, crazy hair. This works for me. I have repurchased. This is a cruelty-free brand. I will continue to repurchase, and I'm planning on getting a full size next. So, let's get into the makeup. It's all kind of staying to the bottom, so it's all in here. So I've got a ton of mascaras, so I'll start with those. They either expired or they just stopped working on me. So the first one I have here is the L'Oreal Telescopic Shocking Extensions. I absolutely loved this for dramatic eyelashes, but L'Oreal is not cruelty-free, so I will not be repurchasing. But if you do purchase from L'Oreal, this was a really great dramatic mascara. I have a Pixie Lash Booster Mascara. It was a sample I got in an Ipsy bag. I hated this. It did absolutely nothing. It barely even darkened my eyelashes. It didn't thicken, didn't lengthen, didn't do anything. Didn't like this. I think I used it like once and went, yeah, I'm never using this again, and threw it in my empties bin. I've got a mini Benefit They're Real. I did not like this. I keep trying, I have another mini one that I'm probably about to toss, but this just got old. I hated this. It was messy. It was always smudged along my lid really, really badly. I always get a little bit of smudging on my lid as I'm applying because the nature of how curled up my natural lashes are. But I did not like this at all. It took forever to dry, so it would smudge everywhere, ruin my eye makeup 9 times out of 10. I would not repurchase this. Maybe for somebody who doesn't have long, heavily curled eyelashes naturally it would work better, but I do not understand the hype behind this. I thought it was terrible. I have a Wet n Wild Mega Wear Mascara. Got this in like a little kit thing at one point. This wasn't terrible, it wasn't great. It was kind of a meh, didn't do much, but didn't do very little mascara. It smelled very strongly though, like mascara-y smell, made me think of my childhood. So this is okay. I also have a Maybelline Mega Plush. I think that argan oil thing had a little bit left in it because everything's oily in here. It's so weird. Maybelline Mega Plush Volume Express. This was my absolute favorite everyday mascara, but Maybelline is not cruelty-free. I did love this mascara for a really long time, and I have one that I'm using up now. After that's gone, I'll be looking for a new day-to-day mascara, but I did really like this. I have a mini Tarte Gifted Amazonian Clay Mascara. Whoa, that oily thing leaked everywhere, and I didn't even know it had anything left in it. I absolutely loved this mascara. This was also a great everyday mascara, but it built up on itself very, very nicely. I would repurchase absolutely. Tarte is cruelty-free, and I loved this. I thought this mascara was amazing. Once I get my esthetician license and I'm working as a makeup artist, I'm planning on having this mascara in my kit because there's nothing super special about the wand. So it's all about the formula, really. So I will probably have this one so I can use the disposable wands and easily use this with other people. So I'm planning on having this one in my kit. I loved it so much. And then the last mascara I have, I just used up today. I went to use it and went, this is doing nothing because it's dried out. It is the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I also absolutely loved this. This one was a little more dramatic than the Tarte. It automatically was just more dramatic. It separated really well, lengthened, volumized. It was just, I absolutely loved this. I would repurchase. I'm not sure how willing I am to spend, $20-something on a mascara, but if I had money to splurge, like birthday gift card or something, totally would buy this. Alrighty, so next I have a NYC Color Whale Mosaic Face Powder. This shattered on me, but it was mostly used up. This is in the All Over Bronze Glow. I like this for bronzing and a small amount of contouring, but it was a little warm toned, but I did really like this. I've got something that, this actually makes me sad. It's not at all used up, but it's weird. It's the EOS Lip Balm in the Tangerine Medicated one. It like crystallized. It was always a little bit gritty, but it's got these weird like crystals all over it, and it's scrubby and weird. And I don't know what's up with it, but I'm not putting that on my lips. It's like weird. I'm not touching this. I didn't actually use this up all the way, but I'm not going to use the last bit because it's like way too dark for me. This is the CoverGirl and Olay Concealer Balm. This is way too dark for me, and it's the lightest shade. I used it for a long time, and I just got rapidly paler randomly, but I liked this until it got too dark for me. And then I've got another concealer in here that is the NYX HD concealer. That my shade is 02 Fair. I use this all over my face right now. I'm also using 01 under my eyes because I'm still getting paler. It's summer and my skin keeps getting lighter. This is my absolute holy grail favorite concealer. Will repurchase, continue to repurchase. I might be buying another one today just to make sure I have a backup. Love, 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 love. Highly recommend. And I also absolutely love it in conjunction with this next one, which is the e.l.f. High Definition Powder. High Definition Powder. I use this to set my under eyes, so I use the NYX concealer and then I set it with this, so nothing budges, it stays put, it feels good, it's good coverage. Just love that combination, and I love this powder. I will use it all over my face too. I also used up a Maybelline Dream Matte Powder. It shattered on me when it was at a pretty massive pan though. I liked this, not cruelty free, and it's discontinued, so obviously I can't repurchase anyway, but it was okay. One more powder is the Rev 1 Nearly Naked powder. As you might be able to tell, it's not completely used up, but it's too dark for me, so I'm not going to be using it. This is the lightest shade, 010 Fair. I liked this powder when my skin was drier. I think the problem is it oxidizes on me now that my skin has oils to it. I've got a bunch of eyeliners that either dried up on me or were just being weird. So the first one is this Milani Liquify in Silver. It dried up on me. I have to like scrub to get any color off, so this is getting tossed. I loved that eyeliner though. I also have Milani Liquify in the Purple. Also same deal, dried up on me, it doesn't produce any color. But I now have the Jordana one in the Purple, which is pretty much identical, so I'll stick to the Jordana, it's cheaper. And then I have this Starlooks eyeliner, kohl eye pencil in Obsidian. I don't know what's up. I think it's molding or something, but there's this weird white stuff around it, so it works, I guess. But I don't know if you can see that, but there's like this white stuff on it, and I don't want that near my eye. So I don't know what's wrong with this, but I'm throwing it away because, ew. Got this random Ulta double-ended lip liner. I don't even know where I got this. I don't know how old it is. I'm not putting it on my matte face where I could ingest expired lip liner. Ew. I've got another concealer. It's this CoverGirl Fresh Complexion concealer in Classic Ivory. Actually, not terrible, not great coverage, but it wasn't terrible. This is just super old, so it actually has tons of product left in it, but it's like the first concealer I ever used, so it's going in here. Another CoverGirl product that's super old. It's this CoverGirl Outlast Lip Stain in 440. It's a gorgeous red. I actually really like this color. I'm not a fan of the way these feel on my lips because they're super dry and they're the marker. It's the marker-y kind of lip stain. But it's a great red. I actually really like this. If it was cruelty-free, I would purchase it, but CoverGirl is not cruelty-free. I'm throwing this away. It is the Blackheart Beauty Kelly Green Liquid Eye Pen. It stains like mad. I almost feel like I should keep it as a temporary tattoo pen. I might actually do that. But I'm not going to be using it on my face anymore, so there's that. I never used it on my eyes because it stained my hands when I swatched it so badly that I wasn't going to put that on my eyes and have green stained eyes. Sorry, this is so oily because it's a metal container that I just can't even. Alright, and then I used up a Jessie's Girl liquid eyeliner pen. By the end it kind of frayed and stuff. It was like scratchy and barely producing color, so I went ahead and tossed it. It's starting to work slightly better from laying flat. I was storing it upright. I have repurchased, absolutely love that, and here's my new one. It's gorgeous. It's my favorite liquid eyeliner. I now know to store it on its side, and it'll last like twice as long. So love that, and I'm being careful with it not for when I put the cap on to not accidentally smush it. And then the last two things I have here. First one is the mini Too Faced Primed and Poreless. I'm sorry these look so gross, by the way. Oil spilled and then in here and then dust. Ew. But I actually have purchased the full size of this. I love this. I just used up the sample that came in the Beauty Bloggers Darlings kit. I got it at Sephora. And then finally, this is super exciting for me personally. I used up a pen. My mom gets these pens from work. And when we moved, there were a bunch of pens in the couch. I cleaned out the couch, I get the pens. But this pen just stopped going, and I noticed the ink is down to like right here, and I think there's no actual ink left in it. I used up a pen. I usually lose pens long before I use them up, so this is like a proud moment thing for me. So that's everything I have in my empties. If you want to know more about anything, just go ahead and ask in the comments. I will definitely get back to you. Sorry if it's too bright. I'm just using some natural sunlight right now because it's like 8:30 in the morning because I have a doctor's appointment at 9:40. So I hope you guys like this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys!